Vincent van Gogh, 1853 to 1890, was a Dutch post-impressionist painter and one of the most celebrated artists in the history of Western art. Despite struggling with mental health issues throughout his life, Van Gogh's passion for art drove him to create an extensive body of work that had a profound influence on subsequent generations of artists. In 1886, Van Gogh moved to Paris, where he was exposed to new artistic ideas and became acquainted with influential artists of the time, such as Émile Bernard, Paul Gauguin, and Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec. This period had a significant impact on his artistic style, as he embraced brighter colors, expressive brushwork, and the exploration of emotions in his paintings. Van Gogh's distinctive style is characterized by bold, vibrant brushstrokes and intense colors. He often used thick layers of paint, creating a textured surface that added depth and energy to his works. His subjects ranged from landscapes and still life to portraits and self-portraits, but it was his ability to infuse his artwork with his emotional state that truly distinguished him. During his time in Arles, in the south of France, Van Gogh experienced a burst of creativity and produced some of his most famous works. Starry Night, 1889, is one of his most recognizable paintings, featuring swirling skies, glowing stars, and a cypress tree in the foreground. Another iconic work is Sunflowers, 1888, a series of still life paintings depicting sunflowers in various stages of bloom. Van Gogh's mental health deteriorated over time, and he suffered from bouts of depression and anxiety. In 1888, he famously cut off a part of his own ear during a fit of anguish. He voluntarily admitted himself to a psychiatric institution in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence, where he continued to paint prolifically. During this period, he produced some of his most emotionally charged works, including The Starry Night and Irises. Tragically, Van Gogh's life was cut short when he died by suicide in 1890 at the age of 37. His struggles and untimely death added to the romanticized perception of his tormented genius. Despite his limited commercial success during his lifetime, Van Gogh's artwork gained recognition after his death, and he's now regarded as one of the most influential figures in the history of art. His innovative use of color, expressive brushwork, and emotional intensity laid the foundation for later art movements such as Expressionism and Fauvism. Today, Van Gogh's works are displayed in major museums around the world, including the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam and the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. His legacy as an artist continues to inspire and captivate art enthusiasts and professionals alike, cementing his status as one of the most beloved and influential artists in history.